Arts Advocacy Day 2015, organized by Americans for the Arts, included a day of advocacy training, followed by a day of Capitol Hill visits.
So we're here at Arts Advocacy Day in Washington, D.C., and we had a big morning conversation about making the case for the arts, and that's using a lot of the research and the stories, and a big piece of that was arts education.
The advocates learned that part of making their case was learning about the facts and figures that describe the intangible arts. They also got a chance to tweet their case using the hashtag #AAD15.
We're going to tell them to continue to support the NEA, because if we don't have a thriving support system at the national level, none of the states can support their own communities. And those people really are economic drivers for all of us.
So we all know the main issues. We all know why we love the arts and why we're here, but the facts and the figures are what's really going to help tie our stories into and push us over, I think.
That's what we know Congress members need to hear and want to hear. They want to hear those solid lines. They want to hear those solid numbers as to why these issues matter, why they need to change things.
Art Pride New Jersey attended the event representing New Jersey.
With the advocates in New Jersey here, we want to tell them what difference it's making to communities in New Jersey, to students, to nonprofit arts groups, and we're hoping that everybody has a personal story that they can talk about how the arts are making a difference in their lives.
Arts education is extremely important for our students, not only in New Jersey, but across the country. It really does foster independent thinking skills, leadership, creativity, but if we're not advocating, if we're not fighting to make sure that arts are funded and that they're supported and that they're an important piece of the quality of life in New Jersey, then Art Pride just isn't doing what it's supposed to.
Among the advocates are students who are sharing their personal stories of what the arts have done for them.
I personally benefited from my high school program so much, and I was able to find a passion and an identity in high school that really helped me find a career path. And today, so many high school art programs are being cut, and I really just want other high schoolers to have the same opportunities that I had to help them find their passion in life.
Later that night, the advocates were invited to the 28th annual Nancy Hanks Lecture on Arts and Public Policy at the Kennedy Center. The keynote speaker was Norman Lear, groundbreaking TV producer, author, and social activist, with an introduction from award-winning artist Common.
Norman wasn't happy just creating great art, because that's what his shows are. They are art. Art that have won 4 Emmys and a Peabody Award and made him a force to be reckoned with on the TV screen and on the political scene.
Across the country, funding for the arts for all our people and their children is paltry. In low-income and impoverished neighborhoods, arts programs have been eliminated altogether. At no time can I recall our culture being so estranged from this essential part of itself.
The musicians and singers who performed that night were mainly young artists, consisting of the Atlanta Symphony Youth Orchestra and the Voices of Inspiration Choir.
You'll get a chance to hear more from this impressive orchestra consisting of 106 young musicians ranging from age 13 to 18, and there are more than 400 community-based youth orchestras in America involving over 40,000 young musicians.
I just think that the arts really provide an outlet for so many people who, need something to, set free, just give their all into and just let go of so many things that they're holding back. And it's a fabulous outlet for people. And I just believe that everybody can do it and can be a part of the arts.
I found myself, and when I say found myself, I mean I came to understand myself at a very early age, and it was through the arts. It freed us up to really just find ourselves, not the trappings of who we were in the context of our community, but the real possibility of who we could be in just discovering ourselves in the purest sense. That's what the arts does. That's what the arts can do. And it's so important for every young person to have that opportunity.
Now it's time for the advocates to take what they learned at the trainings and workshops to Capitol Hill.
We can't live our lives without art.
If it hadn't been for the photography and video and the music, there wouldn't have been a civil rights movement. And if you think about it, Those photographs and that video went out to the world. The world was watching that. That made a profound difference. That's not just a frill.
In education, in health, in product placement, in religion, all of that. The arts is pervasive in each one of them. Photography, music, dance, sculpture, it's in each piece of it, and the creativity, and each one of those organizations that's there, there's artists in that room, or the companies they're representing people who are artists and whose creativity is leading them to be successful in whatever field they're in.
We will absolutely keep doing what we can, and I think the more that you guys are out there spreading the word, the better that the arts are going to be, because no one says it better or lives it better than you guys do. So keep spreading the word is what I would say.
The need to fight for support of the arts doesn't seem like it will end in the near future, but these advocates seem committed to show up every year to promote what they believe is an essential part of our economy and society. For Wired Jersey, I'm Gentrix Shanga.